Hi, this is the Pentel Zoom IP camera with PoE feature. We can use single Ethernet cable to send both power and data to the camera from the main router, so there is no need to power source at the edge. And the maximum distance between the camera and the router is 100 meters. Sometimes we may need more than 100 meters, even longer like the 500 meters. We still can use like the ultra-long PoE technology. But in this video, I want to use the fiber optic cable because the fiber optic cable can provide long distance, fast speed, and low latency, especially when you have multiple cameras which require high bandwidth. But the fiber optic cable has one issue. We cannot use the fiber optic cable to take care of the power. Basically, it's just plastic. We cannot inject the power to the fiber optic cable. The solution will be we can wire another copper cable in parallel with the fiber optic cable and send the power with the data to the camera. This is one of the solutions. In this video, I'm going to separate two parts. The first part will assume the power source is available at the edge. In this case, we don't need to using what I just mentioned now about the power cook in parallel. We just need outdoor PoE switch. The second part is we'll need to send the power from the first congestion box to the second one. Alright, first let's just move to the first part and just assume the power source is available at the edge. This is the factory pre-made fiber optic cable. The connector is being made in the factory, so I don't need to do the fusion in the field. And it's the LC single mode fiber optic cable, which is suitable for outdoor and indoor. Now, first thing I need to do is just wire this cable between the point A and point B by using these two congestion boxes. You may wonder why we need the congestion box. Can we just plug this terminal to the device directly? Yes, we can do that, but that's not the professional way. The professional way is we're using this terminal box to take care of these two cables. Where we need the signal, we just need another short punch code to connect to the terminal box to our edge device. Alright, now let me just make the connection for the point A and point B. First, let's take a look at inside of the terminal box. This blue one is the LC adapter. You can take in two LC fiber optic cable. Actually, we can add another one at the bottom. So totally, this congestion box can take in 4 LC connector. And you may wonder what this green one for. It's just for the power. We are not going to demonstrate the power in this video. We'll have another video showing how to send the power in parallel with the fiber optic cable. Alright, now let me just take off the ground and pass the cable through the ground. And now pass through the connector. So when we wire the cable, we cannot just have the 90-degree bend, otherwise it will just broke the fiber optic cable. So the connection is quite easier. Just make sure we have the right sequence. A on the left and B on the right. Now we have finished the first one. Let me just move to the point B and complete the connection for point B. The connection is pretty much the same. Alright, let me just take off the ground again and pass through the cable. Alright, there are also point A and point B. I will keep the A on the left and B on the right. All right, let me just close the terminal box. Now I have set up the fiber optic cable from point A and point B. What I'm going to do next is just get the data from the router and inject to the point A so we can have the data on the point B. All right, in order to send the data to the fiber optic cable, we also need this media converter. The media converter will convert the digital signal to the optical signal, so it can be sent through the fiber optic cable to the edge. And first, I'm going to power up the mini media converter, and I also need this short punch code to attach this media converter to our main router. The last thing I'm going to do is just using this short fiber optical punch code to connect the media converter to the conjunction box. We only need one cable because what we are using is the BIDI. This transceiver using different wavelengths to send and receive the data, so we only need one fiber optic cable. All right, I'm going to pick the first cable, the A, and now I'll connect the cable to the adapter. All right, so far I have just using the fiber optic cable to link these two terminal boards, and also using the media converter to send the data through this punch code and to the edge. Next, I'm going to install the IP device on the edge. This is the video recording system. I have connected this recorder to the main router, so the recorder can get the live feed from the edge. Now let me just move to the edge and install this IP camera. The AC power source is available, so I'm going to using this outdoor PoE switch, which has built in the power supply unit. Before we can connect the fiber optic cable to the outdoor PoE switch, we still need to install this SFP module. The SFP module can convert the fiber optic signal to digital signal. You can see that this is SFP slot. It's empty. It's reserved to install this SFP module. Now I'm going to power up the PoE switch. Once I plug in, I can see all the indicators start flashing. Now I need this short punch code to link the conjunction box to this outdoor PoE switch. Let me move the waterproof ground. Now just connect to the switch. And next, I'm going to open the terminal box and also pass through the ground. And now pick the first one and link to the fiber optic cable from the terminal box. Now the switch is ready. It's ready to output the standard PoE for both power and data. The power just from this AC outlet, and the data just coming from the main router at the back end. The last thing, I need just the short punch code to connect the outdoor PoE switch to the camera I'm going to install. Now I pick one of the ports from the PoE switch. Once I plug in, you can see the PDZ camera starts just moving pan-tail zoom, which means it's getting the power from the PoE switch. It will take a while before you can see the live video on the monitor. Alright, now we can see the live of the camera. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you have any question, please leave a comment section below. See you next time.